welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is The Globetrotter. If you're new here, nice to meet you. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 things. I'm going to be giving you 5 good tips if you want to come and study in Italy, things you need to know. So if you already watched my previous video, you'd know that I came to Italy some years ago for my master's degree. So these were the struggles I had. So I decided to share them with you and enlighten you. Number 1 point is accommodation. You must make sure that you pre-arrange your accommodation before leaving. Like, you can't leave a whole continent and come to a new one without having where to stay. If you get admission in a school like mine where there are no school residencies, so you just have to arrange your accommodation yourself, you need to make sure that that is already settled. So there are options like bed and breakfast, there are budget hotels, there are hostels, and even a lot of agencies like to give out to students. They like to rent out to students, because students get to just stay for a short time and then they leave, unlike families. So you even have an advantage there. Number 2 is funds. You cannot just come to somewhere new and be hoping that maybe you're just going to manage yourself or something. No, that's absolutely impossible. You wouldn't want to get stranded. So you need to make sure that your funds have been planned properly. No, like in my own case, I came without really having my scholarship plans arranged before coming, so that was an issue for me. So either you've saved up enough cash, or you have good financial support. Like in my own case, my dad was there, God bless him, for me. Yeah, he was there for me. Or you've applied for scholarship. And if you're applying for scholarship, you need to be very, very sure, because you can't be, okay, I have in mind that I'm going to get scholarship and then you don't get it, But the good thing is, sometimes if you get a good scholarship, you would actually benefit a lot from it. Because I know someone who was earning 2,000 euros he was doing his PhD, so he was earning about 2,000 euros, which is in equivalent 824 Nigerian naira, which is it's good enough for him, his family, him and his family. He was able to sustain him and his family for the whole 3 or 4 years he did his studies in Italy. So it's quite good, but you just need to be sure, very sure that, at least 80% sure that you have it. The 3rd point is weather. You cannot afford to get cold when you come to this country. Seriously, you need to cover yourself up very well. I'm serious. Like when I came, I just came with a hoodie, some light sneakers like that, and then normal jeans. I was cold, people. If not for the people I met here and some of my family friends, maybe by now I have died of cold. Seriously. So you need to make sure that you cover yourself up well with a good thick jacket, good boots or sneakers, good head warmer, if possible scarf and gloves. You are good to go. Of course, you have some hoodies and jeans, to merge that up. You are very good to go. The 4th thing is language. In this country, they don't speak English. So if you're thinking you're going to come here and speak English, my dear, I don't even know what to say to you. So you need to make sure that you learn language. You need to make sure, at least the basics, because for me, I wasn't told that it is very important. My family friend who was already here just told me, you need to learn the language, you need to know the language, so that, so you can at least do 1 or 2 things. He didn't tell me that without language, you cannot eat, you cannot buy, you cannot do anything. You can't even get on the bus, because how will you even ask, okay, I'm going to this place? How will you even get directions? So you need to learn language. Let me tell you a very funny story. I was in school with this girl, and she got sick, so she needed to go to the hospital to get some treatment. And then she went to the hospital. They have faculties here, so if you don't go to the right faculty, you might not get attended to. So when she went to she just went to the general entrance, and then she was asking for directions from this lady and this guy. So the lady was like, I don't speak English. So, but he speaks English, so maybe he can help. So the guy was like, yeah, I can help you. I tried to speak English, so I could help you. And then the guy started speaking English and started directing her. Okay, so if you go left, you go right, you turn, you go straight or whatever. And the lady just got angry because he was giving her the wrong directions, So she just got pissed and she burst and started speaking it in British accent. People, how can you say you don't know how to speak English and then you start speaking not even any other kind of English, the correct one? Can you imagine? Anyway, that's what happened. So you just need to make sure you get that. I also had that experience. I went to the coffee shop one day, and I wanted to make copies, and the guy asked him, please, you speak English? Because I was struggling to explain myself to him. So I said, please, you speak English? And he was like, no. How can you tell me no, you don't speak? So I thought of it like, this guy is saying no, like he doesn't speak English, but he's saying that in English. So how is it possible? Anyway, so you just need to make sure that you get your language fixed before coming here. Get your learn your language before coming here. There are apps like Babbel. There are apps like Duolingo. I personally used Duolingo before coming. There is also Coursera, which gives you a certification after. I'm even thinking of going on enrolling on that one. Then lastly, you need to make sure that you pack your food. Now, if you're from where, like West Africa, where I'm from, you know that, okay, mainly like for Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, we eat almost the same kind of food. So this is like a very important need. In case you don't like trying new foods, yes, or you are allergic to a lot of foods, you need to make sure that you pack a lot of non-perishable foods. Don't carry perishable food and say, I told you. No, please, I didn't say that. Please, I said non-perishable food. So dry stuff, like your leaves, soup ingredients and all of that, as much as you can come with. Because also, as a newbie, it's going to be expensive for you to, go to the African stores where these things are normally available to buy them. Also because of the exchange rate. And you're just trying to settle in, you're just trying to get used to a new place. You might use that 5-10 euros you used to buy food to do something else, to pay your fees, to pay your accommodation, to renew your documents or something. So yeah, that's just that about it. In the description box below, I'm going to be putting links. I'll also be putting some of the ideas and some of the courses for language that you could take. So just be sure to check it up. And even like for the scholarship, I'm also going to put like links. There are also portals for accommodation that I found online. So I just hope it's going to be helpful to you. I hope this video has been informative enough, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time. See you in the next video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.